скільки не стріляй, триває, життя триває.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. Now, my next reaction, or my first reaction, is coming over from Ukraine. This is MONATIK. I am an avid fan of MONATIK from my first early years of my reactions. And I remember when his wife sent me a amazing message on Instagram when I couldn't stop dancing on one particular track, and it was very the chorus was very catchy. Go into my playlist, go into all of my Ukrainian artists playlist. I've now collected about say a quarter, so there's roughly about say 300 reactions or round about that. There's many more that I have to yet to put onto that playlist. So but check it out, let me know what you think. Go right back and see when my earliest reactions of fabulous Ukrainian artists was. Yeah, so this is going to be my next reaction. This is from U to Z, and in his description page there's a couple of words there which I've translated, which I'd like to read out to yourself. It goes, today the artist released an animated clip for one of the EP singles from U to Z, directed by, is it Dmytro? Let me know about that name. I don't know how to pronounce the DMY. So is that Dmytro? And his surname is wow, I'm gonna go for it. Is it Nechepurенko? Is that how you pronounce it? And it's got DredLock Productions. In the underneath it says, now the most painful place of every Ukraine is the heart. Therefore, the first image that corresponds to the emotional sphere in which we exist during war is the heart itself. He is torn apart physically from the outside and from the inside, emotionally and physically. And at the same time, the impression that your motor of love is constantly on the edge of attack and mostly without protection, without bulletproof vest, completely open. After hearing the song, it was already difficult to abandon the symbols. They are not as equivalent as a documentary or just live video, but it's better to cover the whole range of feelings with symbols. So that's a little bit. There's more that I haven't translated, but I'm sure that you guys, if this what I just said to you interests you, go into his the channel. I'll leave all the links there so you can watch the original video without me going on about it or blabbering on about it. Anyway, look. If you haven't done already, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification button to indicate to you when my next uploads will be. Now, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music, as well as your support. Can you dig it? Unfortunately, there isn't a subtitles for this. I'm sure you guys will send me the lyrical content so I can put it onto my description page. So thank you very much for that. And I believe there's a number of versions of this. So this is the one that I've chosen.
Скільки не питай, скільки не стріляй, триває, життя триває, але вороття немає, вже немає.
Okay. I get the heart part. I'm taking the newspaper cut of all the reports that's happening. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Я сам обирав, сам будував із душі.
Was that a falcon?
А твоє ім'я війна, це не наша вина. Ти обирала сама, як хотіла.
Was that the national symbol of the bird?
Глибше, ти розвалила міста в мені, мости в мені, людей в мені вбила. Ти сама прийшла з війною. нічого не лишилось, лиш перемагати я намагаюсь. Всі двері відчиняться, знає. Я не даремно вірю і навіть найнайміцніші грати будуть вибухати просто від синіх бажань моїх. Не варто боятись, бо на парті лишитись обрали лише одні чутки. Кричу, бо хочу кричати і на своєму стояти. Я у небес прошу гучніше ще. Я хочу жити, я хочу жити, я хочу жити, спокійно жити, я буду жити, я буду жити, я буду жити, ще краще жити, ми будемо жити, ми будемо жити, ми будемо жити, ще краще жити, ми будемо жити, ми
It
будемо
makes so much sense when you read the description page. It really does. Please do so.
ще краще жити.
Clapped prematurely, didn't I? Made with love during the war in Ukraine. So that was MONATIK with From U to Z. I just want to continue on with the second part of what is written in the description page. It says, love, friendship, self-sacrifice, life, death and war without pathos and falsehood. This is what we want and need to talk about. Yes, during the war, in the middle of an air alert, it was very difficult to do technically perfect work. There is simply no time for it. However, you can choose from and style that do not require mega resources, collage and stop motions as an option. I hope I was able to hear and convey as for me, the main message and thirst for life, despite everything, and the great desire of Ukrainians to defeat evil and to be free. Commented on director of the video, Dmytro Nechepurenko. So that's the other half of what is written down in the description page. This particular music video, the anime, so to speak, it gave me the same kind of feeling as similar feeling as what Yarmek's done. Not in the same kind of format, but you know what the anime represents and how the storyline was so strong that you can actually follow along. So that was really nice and incredible. And like I said, if I didn't have read the description page, I don't think that I would have got as much as what I have done when I was watching this particular music video. Very, very strong, very, very powerful. The only thing that's missing is the lyrical content, so I can put into my description page. And once I get that, I'll read the lyrical contents, then I'll watch the music video again, and hopefully have have enough dialogue to have a conversation with you guys when you send me comments regarding amazing information that you've already said. Incidentally, I'm going to start doing a number of shout outs on my subscribers who have sent me some amazing messages. I will start doing that on my next reaction. I'm just collating enough of you subscribers so I can do a really, really good number of shout outs and not make it so long where my reaction is more longer than the actual music video. That's what I'm trying to play and trying to balance out at the moment. But overall, absolutely amazing. MONATIK is absolutely amazing. This particular music, you don't really necessarily, you know, like the guitar and that kind of rock nature. I'm normally associate MONATIK with something like the happy vibe dance element. So, and he's always, you know, the dance elements and the bright colours that MONATIK brings to the vibe. But you also see his wider capability in genre styles of music, because you've seen when he done the collaboration with the Hard Kiss, when he's done this amazing rock kind of feeling. So he's got so many different kind of genre styles of music that's underneath his belt that can coincide with any kind of genre style of situations. And this one in particular, he hits the heart straight away with the Ukrainians, because look, at the end of the day, you're not going to feel exactly what the Ukrainian is feeling unless you are a Ukrainian and you're in that same type realm. So when they're doing expressions of music or poems or anything else, it certainly is heartfelt. And me looking outside in, only getting a small insight of how you guys are feeling. You know, you know when someone says, yeah, I understand? No, you don't understand unless you actually are in Ukraine and you're actually from there and you're actually there experiencing what's going on. We can only try to get a 5%. Imagine a 5% of what they're going through. And with that 5%, turn it into 100% of trying to help and support. And so I just hope that many people go onto my channel. More importantly, go to my Instagram channel. You don't need to follow. There's a number of links there. I'll, just send me a message and I'll send you as much information as possible from these various amazing artists that are doing various different kind of projects in aid of helping their own country. Very, very patriot people. I've said it a number of times that there are so many artists that have gone into the army where if it was anywhere in the Western world, I don't think that any of these artists from the Western world would join the army to show their patriotic side. If anything, they've got enough money to kick out of the country and then do all their aid or help or whatever from a distance. I really do feel that. I mean, if there was a war that was going to happen over the UK, I believe there would be so many different kind of artists that would actually kick out and then start doing all these video stuff and saying, oh, we're supporting you and all that, but they're not actually here in the country. So it is, Ukraine is showing what patriotism is with an abundance. It really is. And for that reason, I salute you. Amazing.
Я буду жити, ще краще жити. Ми будемо жити, ми будемо жити, ми будемо жити, ще краще жити. Ми будемо жити, ми будемо жити, ми будемо жити, ще краще жити.